essays and group work plans. One day we thought, let's sail away and live on a boat with adventures every day. So welcome aboard, come join the ride. We're floating through life with Willow by our side.
It's on Jan and Job book 3. Very good. Should be going on to a new scheme soon. There's the women in distress. Same boat company. Surely they're going to pull over. Is it literally there just for that reason?
It's a sacrificial boat, yeah, to stop you from going into the bank. Going in with the big guns.
We've seen 8 boats go through. I would say at least 6 of them have had some kind of trouble. Being teachers, we can't count.
Oh, wow. We are off to the pub.
Welcome for another journey.
Welcome, good morning.
Welcome, good morning.
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 It's morning still.
It is morning still. Feels really early, but it's only about 10 o'clock. We're not going miles and miles and miles, but there are some tricky locks and things along the way, so we're kind of playing it by ear a little bit. We might just go to the services and moor up, but if we're feeling quite positive, we might carry on through to
Woolhampton.
It's a lovely morning. We stayed at the last spot longer than we normally would just because it was absolutely, the weather was stunning and you couldn't get a better mooring for that weather.
No, we had this beautiful field in front of us, no one around, really quiet, lovely people, really friendly so far, people on the Kennet and Avon, so fingers crossed that continues.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, really, really lovely morning. Stayed over a week. We said, haven't we, that this life means that we get to enjoy all the weathers.
Yeah, that's one of the best things about it. Like, we've got the chairs on the top, we've got a towpath next to us, so on any given day we can just stick the chairs out, chill out, or pop down a pub.
Read a book.
Read a book, yeah. Sonya's on a Janet and John. Janet and John? John and Janet? What is it called?
Janet and John.
Janet and John, yeah. She's on Janet and John book 3. Very good. She'll be going on to a new scheme soon. Well done, you. What are the other ones there were?
It's Oxford Reading Tree now.
Yeah, what they used to be. It's Janet and John.
They're the pirates. I had the pirate, Gregory the Green.
Oh yeah. What was the one who actually...
Roderick the Red.
And we taught 2 children, Biff.
Biff, Chip, the Oxford Reading Tree.
Oh, was that it?
Yeah. Biff, Chip and Kipper.
Biff, Chip and Kipper. And I taught a kid called Biff, one of the nicest kids I've ever taught.
And her brother was called Chip.
And her brother was called Chip. How fantastic is that? Some properly weird locks here. None of them are just straightforward. So this is the lock landing. There's some random woman. So here's the lock landing. Then there's a couple of like waterfalls. So obviously when Sonya sets off from this to go through the lock, she's got to put up with the water coming from that. And I've got to go, I don't know really, but I think I've got to go up these stairs. And then over the bridge. Back down the other side. And if I keep going, I think I'm going to get to the lock. So there's a boat just leaving the lock. So there's a boat just going through. This I am a fan of, really nice wide bits to walk across. Normally it's half of that size, sometimes it's less than half, so yeah, that's nice. I like that, I like that. I don't like they're closed yet properly, so I might have to go down and close them.
So I'm in Townie Lock right now. It's about an 8 foot something deep one, but it's just gate paddles. So the advice we'd seen was to just crank the paddles a tiny bit at a time and let the water come up.
Just do very tiny openings because it comes sliding out. So you can see I've barely opened it and already The water's flying out. There's the gates open. You can't even see the top. So I've not even barely wound it, but already flying out. Now we're in no rush and there's no one around. We're fine, just take our time. If there was people waiting, we might like push it a little bit maybe, but I'm just going to leave it, let this fill up a bit and then turn it again, because that's crazy. The paddle is that far up, it's got all of that still to go up, and look at the amount of water coming out already.
Hey there.
I've hired these two people here, they're going to follow us around all day, just opening gates for us to drive through. So they're just opening one on that side, and then one on that side. And then they can run down to the next lock and do that one for us. But no, these are, I don't know how long they've hired it out for, but they're Americans, and their luck, they've got a narrowboat and they've had it during this weather. Apparently everyone's told them this is unusual, the weather. So the flow, while we're doing the bridge, took it all the way over. Sonya's now got some tricky manoeuvres to get back round again.
It's okay. It's what you make when you're waiting.
Yeah.
Like the front didn't come in far enough, so it must have just went across. I'm trying to hold the back in so you can get on, but then it takes ages, doesn't it, to shut? So I have to learn that. Oh, I wish I had something on the back for you, but I haven't. So here we are, just coming up to ABC Boat Hire, Aldermaston Wharf. The services are after the lock, I believe, but we've got to get past all these moored boats. Always a laugh. We're getting on the boats ready to go out. Tony's doing the spring bridge up ahead, but I think it's quite a busy road, so he's been standing there for ages, hoping for a break in the traffic, I think. But the lock is straight after it, but it should be in our favour, which will be nice. Are they the services? Is that the water?
So we're at the service point. We're hoping to just go, there's one more lock, there's some lock keepers on there, which is perfect. Sonya's just doing her usual amount of work while I get everything done. Just sit back, tell me what to do.
Absolutely.
But this is the longest, slowest water point ever.
We've had it a long time, I don't think we've had one this slow before.
No. Just up there is the bridge. So you have to open that yourself, obviously it's a swing bridge. Takes quite a long time. You come through and then it's a sharp right, but there's no signs telling you this is here. So we were practically in the lock before we realised it was the water point. And then that bridge has then got 9 minutes before it can be opened again. So once you get through, you've got everything to yourself for a little while. Mum, do you think?
Oh no, where's Mum?
Too young to be out by himself.
Oh, there's Dad.
There's Mum and Dad. They're now like, where are they gone? Turn your back for a minute. They're coming back now.
Just taking them.
Yeah, they're coming back, powering their way back.
Oh look, bless. I love it when they do that.
Yeah. I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but we found it at the last place as well. Oh, these trees here. Is it pollen? Is it seeds?
I think it's seeds, isn't it?
I would say seeds, yeah.
Air dispersal.
Air dispersal.
Wind dispersal, it's
Yeah.
called wind.
It looks like snow. I don't know, like I said, I don't know if you pick up on the camera, but yeah, these plants here.
I'll look it up actually, what they're called. But anyway, it's all in the boat. It's all in the boat. There's like, it's like a blanket of it.
Yeah.
It just gets blown in all the windows, the doors.
I put a duvet on last night, and I'm not kidding, the whole room looked like I'd shook a snow globe.
It's really bad in there.
Yeah.
And our Hoover's playing up. It's like, oh no!
Just there's the train line. Just saw a train go past so close to us. And yeah, this is where we are. Seems so weird.
Right, we're here! Yay! So in keeping with our new mantra of going slowly, we've stopped before Woolhampton Lock. We're just getting too hot now. But it's a lovely little spot. Our first wild mooring on the, well, wildish, on the K&A. And our use of our new gangplank for the first time.
Come in, Willow, show people. Come in.
How to use a gangplank.
Come here.
Night night.
Right, a good example of the flow on the walkway here. They have ended up jammed over there. They're trying to accelerate off it. They've got the barge pole out, trying themselves push off of it. Hopefully a boat will come along who can maybe tow them a little bit. We can't get to them because we would have to reverse up here, which we just wouldn't be able to do. But yeah, hopefully a boat will come down who can maybe grab a rope off them and pull them off a little bit. Right, so here goes another boat. This one is full of lads. There's 5 of them. There's the women in distress, same boat company. Surely they're going to pull over. They're just going on past. They've just gone straight past them. Yeah, boat of 5 blokes, and the same hire company. They've just left like 5 or 6 women just there. They say chivalry's dead. They've just about got off, just now. So literally the last few seconds they've managed to get off. They've been on there for about an hour and a half, I think. Right, so we're just off our exploring Woolhampton.
Which means we're going to end up in pubs.
Well, so Sonya will try and drag us into a pub. I want to go see like the museums and churches and things. But okay, if that's what you want to do.
It's quite a little cute little village. Town,
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Village, whatever.
So there's a couple of really nice pubs. So we're going to go both of them because Sonya won't come out otherwise. If I have to say to her, look, we're going to go to those pubs, and then she's like, all right, I'll come out. That's fine. But we want to show you as well the infamous lot and show you just why it's infamous and why we're not doing it until the early hours when we actually move.
Yeah, we're not doing it when the pub's open.
No, definitely not.
Because that's just rotten.
Yeah, but we'll show you why. We'll show you all the issues with it.
Not looking forward to that one, I think.
No. How's your fuel boat about to go?
Which we don't need yet, but we might do later. Which we don't need yet, but we might do on the way back. But he does up and down, so we'll just catch him as and when.
Yeah. So this is the first one. You see the bridge there?
Swing bridge.
Strong current.
Those darned raisins.
So yeah, so first of all, you don't open this yet.
No. You go and do the lock first. Set the lock first, then you come back and do the bridge.
What a lovely pub that is, by the way, as well. Really, really nice pub.
The lock is over there, just bare left by that barge, by the boat.
Yep.
So the nose of the boat, that's the lock entrance. So we've been advised, although it goes against everything you think to be right, is to go past the bollards and then turn into the wall against the flow. So turn in, and then the flow should push you out into the lock. And that's what the barge is there for, so that if you don't get it right, you don't hit the bank, you hit a sacrificial boat.
So is it literally there just for that reason?
It's a sacrificial boat, yeah, to stop you from going into the bank. Set the lock and then set off from here, give it some welly, round the bollards, pretend to be driving up the river, not into the lock, and then the river will take you into the lock.
Right, so we're just coming up to the Angel at Woolhampton.
This is the main street.
Yeah, this is Bath Road. This goes like miles, all follows the canal basically. So yeah, this road goes all the way down, basically all the way to Reading pretty much, and all the way to Bath in that direction.
Diamond Jubilee Fountain, 1897, and it's still standing. And yes, it is on a corner. The old corner shop. It's 1560. It's a very old caution, mind your head sign. Now just a residence. Bow cottage. The big bow windows. Lovely. Oh wow. And we have the newspaper shop. It's like say what you see shops. Oh, okay.
So we just took you to the old bakery. This is the old bakery. This one was 1875. Look at the Hovis sign on it.
So we've got our fair share of barriers. We've got this bridge going over the railway. It's not a bridge, it's a barrier going a level crossing, and then you've got the swing bridge, so you could get caught on both if you were a car. You'd not be happy, would you?
So they also say that when you come the other direction, the speed you're going, if you haven't got the swing bridge open already, people like plough into the sides of this. That's why they've got these big barriers. Right, I'm filming this, but it might not come out. Although it looks like actually on the camera, I think on the camera you can see the same as me. Can you see that yellow bit? That's just, you can see the buoy. You can see how far the yellow comes out. That's the silt, which obviously has come out as the river's brought it around. So that's the bit you can get grounded on if you don't go wide enough. Now, that buoy, there was another two that came right around that, but boats now coming out aren't going to be able to see the edge of that silt anymore. So yeah, it's a bit of a dodgy one. Be interesting to see how people do it. They brought the boat out to there, so obviously they're going to wait. She's now going to go down and do the swing bridge, and then they do it in one big long go. That's the plan anyway, I'm sure. You've got to be careful of the silt as it comes.
The flow's going to do it.
Might get caught in the silt. Yeah.
Nicely done.
He went straight over the buoy. There's now one buoy left. It's like Rolf Harris's song, there's only one buoy left now, son. Yeah. And we're down to the last buoy.
One of the benefits of us going a bit slower means that we spend a bit longer in one place, so I can get some jobs done, and there are plenty on this boat, as any boat will tell you. I'm going to sand and varnish our dinette table, which is looking quite tired. And today, well, I might just sand it today and varnish it another day, but we're going to start the job. It's been bugging me, like many jobs bug me. Well, that wasn't doing a lot, so I've gone for a coarser sandpaper. We'll see how we go. Well, that started to work, but now we're going in with the big guns because it was taking far too much effort and far too much time. So giving it a go on this one. So I've brought it inside because it was getting covered in dust and those fluffy things that keep flying around. And now time to varnish it. It's not perfect, but it will be better. Looks better, doesn't it?
Oh, a million times better.
What it will make it better is though, cleaning it. Where there was no varnish on it at all, I couldn't wipe it clean afterwards.
Oh no, you mean you've got to clean it now?
No, cleaning it will be easier.
We've actually got to clean it. I haven't had to clean it. I would have said don't polish it if you're going to have to clean it afterwards.
Anyway.
We've never cleaned it before. Why are we going to start now? So just next to the boat, we've just had these 5 cows just released into the field just here. And Willow is fascinated.
Come here, pup.
How cool is that? I brought my phone out especially today because we came this walk the other day with Willow, and I was like, oh, look at that, what's so weird, there's a wall here. You'll probably already realised that it's not a wall, but if I show you the floor, that'll give you a clue. How crazy does that look? So it's like a big footprint here, like a dinosaur footprint, and it's because this was a tree that came up. You can see the tree down there. I just thought that the root, the whole of this coming up in one piece, just looks incredible. Yeah, I'll come and stay in front so they have an idea of the size of it. Right, so
Very tiny humans.
So there's Sonya, she's 4'2", right? Yeah, now you're about 5'7", isn't it, Son?
5'6".
5'6". Yeah, Sonya's 5'6", a good 10 foot there, at least.
The first thing that came to mind when we saw it from a distance was, oh, that's a weird wall, there must have been a bridge here.
Yeah.
And then when we came closer, it's like, oh my. Well, it's another glorious day.
Yeah, it's been fantastic here, hasn't it?
Oh, what a lovely place to stay. Really loving the Kennet and Avon so far.
Yeah, absolutely beautiful. Today is the day we're going to move through the infamous lock.
Yeah, it'll probably be nothing as well, like, you know, we built it up into this big drama.
What we will say is that since we've been here, if we've seen 8 boats go through, I would say at least 6 of them have had some kind of trouble. So it has got a reputation for a reason, but I think we're well scouted, aren't we?
We're well scouted, but also we're going, it hasn't rained for like ages. So I think looking at the flow of the water, it's not quite as strong as it has been. But I'm saying that, it could be absolute rubbish, because I don't know what I'm talking about.
Says that every day you've said that.
I have said it every day. I think the water's dropped as well, because we're on a bit of a tilt at the moment. We're on a bit of a list where we're moored up against the bank. I think the water's dropped and it's left us a little bit grounded on one side.
Because the problems you do get, the ones we've seen are, we saw one boat ended up in the bushes where it tried to kind of go, keep to the right away from the silt. We've had a couple of boats that have gone through the silt, just about managed to get through it. But then we had one the other day.
Got grounded on the silt.
We know of Barnaby, when they went through, they crashed into the wall a little bit as they went into the lock.
The wall.
And a couple of them have hit the sacrificial boat.
And then some of them have gone through as if, like, you know. So I think it's just, you take your chances.
Exactly, but we shall see. We feel quite confident about it, which is never a good sign.
No.
But yeah, we think like, oh, we should be fine. We know what we're doing.
Right, yeah. So we're off. We're just going to get prepared. All the engine checks have been done. We just untie, gangplank up. I feel like a pirate.
I'll get you one.
Gangplank.
I'll get you one. If you feel like a pirate, Son, I'll get you one. Not a problem.
Jack Sparrow in my life. Right. Cracking on.
Right.
And luck would have it, someone's coming down, but we're also going up with someone, which is really nice. So we get to share the lot with them, share the work. But also stops us bouncing around, which is really lovely. So I'm just going to get set to go. That's the swing bridge opening, and here we go. I'm going to follow the guy in front who's given us loads of advice this morning. Like his main bit of advice this morning was just take it slowly. The bridge is open, and it's now time for me to head on through. The flow does slow you down a little bit at the bridge, but everything is good so far. Feeling confident. So those eagle-eyed viewers among you may notice that as I come out of this bridge, there are no bollards left to show where the silt is. So I just have to go by my best guess. Lucky for us, the guys in front, Gary and Teresa, have gone in front, so I can just follow his line, which I try to do. So at this point, there's absolutely no science to this. I'm trying to stick to the right to avoid the sandbank, but obviously not trying to go too far over as well, so I don't end up in the trees. It's a very delicate balancing act. So far, so good. I don't feel any of the flow either at this point, so it just feels like cruising normally. But I'm coming up towards the sandbank now. I know roughly where it is, so I'm just going to scooch around the edge of it, and I know that I'm going to have to do a hard left into the flow. You can see the nose starting to come round now, which was perfectly responsive, which made me panic a little bit, I have to say. because I thought I was going too far too fast. So I start pushing hard over, and then I hesitate just here, and that hesitation was a moment too long, because it looked just wrong going into the left. I could feel no force against the boat, but then all of a sudden, wham, I was hit by the current. Rather than hit the bank at speed, I reversed to slow the boat down. We just nudged off the front. I have a little chuckle to myself, because this is exactly what I didn't want to do, and used the sacrificial boat just to scooch on into the lock. There we go. And at this point, there's no current, so actually I think that's a really good strategy. And now I can just slide on in. Happy days. But yeah, that's what happens. Don't hesitate, don't second guess, don't overthink. That's my baptism of fire.
I'm going to have a word with you. I reckon this is the trickiest lock on the whole canal.
Yeah.
From this angle, this is the boat I think Batman would drive. So we thought it was going to be our third of 4 locks for today, but the other couple that have been helping us out have been absolutely brilliant.
Thank you very much.
Gariza
Gariza.
or Tarry. The couple that have been helping us out have been really good, made it so easy today. It's really hot as well, so it's been dead handy. They've said that there's definitely moorings before Monkey Marsh, but they're not sure if there's moorings after Monkey Marsh. Monkey Marsh is the lock. We're going to moor up quite soon, I think. I think you go under a bridge near where the train station is, and then that's where we're going to probably moor, I would imagine. So being teachers, we can't count.
Yeah.
This wasn't Monkey Marsh. There's Monkey Marsh is coming up. It's not, we were looking thinking, well, let's talk about moorings here. There's no moorings here. Or was that the wrong one? So yeah, we're now on the way to Monkey Marsh, which is where we're going to moor up. This time, honestly, we will, promise. I had a dream about that bridge, son.
Did ya? What was it about?
Oh, it was nothing, it's just a pipe dream. For the 5th time.
Sorry, everyone. Sorry, I have to say the punchline, otherwise I get told off.
Yep.
So we've all moored up now, just the bottom of Monkey Marsh Lock. Gary and Teresa are moored up next to us for lunch. So there you go. They helped us up the locks today, which has been really lovely, made such a difference. And on a final note, we are off to the pub, apparently just over there, on the other side of the bridge. I think we've earned it this morning. It's a hot day.
Right, with us off to the pub, I think that's quite a good time to leave you there. So please like, subscribe, maybe become a member, that would be great. Comments, we love the comments, really enjoying the little community that we're building up. But whatever you do, make sure you come back again next week. Bye for now.